Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to another video, and I'm here with updates on the Atlantic. And as you are seeing, we have a lot going on. We're seeing this surge in tropical activity again. We have three disturbances moving westward from the coast of Africa. We have Tropical Storm Nana that was a hurricane last night at the time of landfall, but it is weakening. And we also have Tropical Depression Omar, which is just resisting to dissipate, guys. And so before I go into details with all these tropical systems, please ensure to subscribe if you haven't and tap the notification bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I will keep you guys updated on tropical cyclone activity right through the season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is weathergirl Dani and my personal account is Dani Henry Official. Okay, so first we want to talk about Tropical Depression Omar. Alright, so here is the National Hurricane Center's cone of uncertainty for Omar. And so this system here is just holding on for life. And so we actually are expecting it to become post-tropical by tomorrow and eventually dissipate maybe very early on Saturday. And as of now, Omar has winds of 35 miles per hour and it is accelerating to the east at 14 miles per hour. And so it's not going to be around much longer, but it is definitely holding on for dear life. And then next we want to talk about Tropical Storm Nana that was Hurricane Nana. It became hurricane just at the time of landfall in Belize, and we still have a tropical storm watch in place for northern Honduras and the tropical storm warning for the Guatemala border right there, as well as the Bay Islands of Honduras. And so we're expecting that Nana is going to be moving more inland, bringing that a very heavy rainfall likely to cause flooding and potential mudslides as well as those gusty winds at times. And then this is expected to emerge into the eastern Pacific as a post-tropical cyclone by Friday. So fortunately, it's not going to be lingering for a very long time in Central America, and afterwards conditions will be unfavorable for development in the eastern Pacific. Alright, so now we have Invest 91L. This has been here for quite a while, and at this time it is given a medium 40% chance of development through the next 5 days, and it is possible that we could see this becoming our next tropical cyclone, but I would say this is not going to be the first because we have other disturbances out there to talk about. And looking at satellite view of it right now, there we have it, just have the that cluster of shower and thunderstorm activity, no defined center, nothing like that. But of course it is going to be in favorable conditions soon. That is going to be encouraging this to develop into a tropical system. And when it comes on to the potential intensity that is expected, there we have most of our available models expecting this to become a tropical storm. We have one saying that it will become a hurricane, which is certainly not impossible. Once the conditions are favorable and they are persistent for a period of time, we could see this becoming a hurricane. It takes no time for these tropical systems to rapidly intensify, guys. And so next we want to take a look at that other system that might develop into tropical cyclone before 91L. So this is not yet designated as an invest. It's just south of the Cabo Verde Islands. It's given a high 70% chance of development, and when it moves into that shaded region right there into the central, go into the western portion of the Atlantic, that is where we could see this developing into a tropical system. And I'd say it's most likely going to become tropical depression maybe by the end of this week or very early next week, possibly a tropical storm. And the next two names on the list are Paulette and Rene. So it's possible that we could see 91L and that disturbance developing. And then here we have yet another area of disturbed weather. So an airflow pressure is expected to form within that region, and this time it is given a low 20% chance, but of course this is newly identified, so we don't expect the chance to be high, but it will increase once the favorable conditions will be persistent for some tropical development. But as for the sea surface temperatures across the Atlantic right now, we have in the Gulf and the Caribbean having above average ocean temperatures, very warm right now. So once the conditions are right, once we have those very warm ocean waters, which you do have, that favorable wind shear, little to no land interaction, as well as dry air intrusion, we could definitely have a very active peak of the season up ahead, guys. And so guys, we have to pay attention to all that's going on in the tropics. And so guys, that is really it for this video. And if you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be wise. Now keep giving the necessary updates on the tropics as time goes by.